So, good evening, everyone. My name is Noel. Yeah, and I'm the Caspade boss, and I am one of the founders of Shadow Games. So, Shadow Games is a community that is here to help teaching traders or DeFi traders, know, have a good start to the fall for less scam project and fall for less scam calls. Yeah. So here we are not just I'm not just calling projects for you. We are teaching you how to be able to analyze the market and pick up this project yourself. Please hope you can still hear me. My network is quite shitty, so I'll be asking you from time to time if you can still hear me. So if you can still hear me, you can just drop an emoji in the group chat. That'll be fine. Uh, if you can still hear me, drop an emoji in the group chat. Uh, or if you can hear me, you can speak to you can speak to respond. Oh, okay. I think I'll have to switch networks. Sorry about that. I guess I'm not sure if anyone can hear me. Oh, okay, okay. If you can hear me, okay, 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 perfect. All right. So something we've been talking about last week when we had our previous speaker, and some of the things he mentioned was parameters, all right? Parameters to take note of when trying out DeFi trading. So I'll be going over some of them, all right? And I'll be also showing us different methods that we can be able to pinpoint or spot good projects, all right? So some of the things he mentioned was market cap and volume. He mentioned liquidity. He mentioned time of launch, or he mentioned time of launch. So when you want to spot a good project, some of the things you pay attention to the market cap and volume, all right. You pay attention to its liquidity. How much is what does the project have in liquidity? So you don't go buy a project that has low liquidity when you want to sell. There's no liquidity for you to sell. All right. The launch age. The launch age is how long has this project lasted for? In the DeFi market, it is actually held before you get a project, or to get a project that will do periodically well and give you like up to 150, 10, 50, 100x profit. You should be able to spot the project in the first 3 days of its launch. All right, in the between the first 3 days of its launch, it's good you spot the project. I personally, I'm not really a fan of buying project that launches immediately because it's very volatile. Your money can just disappear, and you can still make very very good profit. All right, you can still make very very good profit. So yeah, so another thing you need to consider is price movement. How does this project move? I'll be showing us some of these things. Um, I will show us some of these things because you don't go by a candlestick that this one is going up. Maybe you are seeing a long green, then you are seeing a long red candle, you are seeing a long green candle. It's not simultaneous. It's very volatile, and it shows that the market is quite being manipulated. All right. So these kind of trades are not good for you to put your money in. So you check out transaction amount. Oh, all right. Transaction amount. How much you check people that have bought before, like how much are you seeing? I don't really know your experience with DeFi trading, because sometimes when I go to Dex Screener, I will see people random wallet buying 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Like it looks bot like, where it's looking like a bot is generating volume, because generating volume now is a total of numbers of buys and sells. This is how you get a volume of a project, total numbers of buys and sells. So you see that these people are just generating volume so that it will look like they have big buys. All right, so that they have big buys. So they are buying very, very little amounts. It's just $0.1, $0.1, and stuff like that. So you don't invest in projects like that. It's obviously there's something fishy. They're just trying to boost their volume so that people will think that, oh, this project is healthy. So you look out for projects that have increase in transaction. All right, projects that increase um, gently, they are gradually moving. I just want to give like a general recap before I'm going through my notes. So I just want to give a general recap before I share my screen and we go to the screener, because many things we'll be doing. The screener is where I personally do my analysis and stuff. All right. So you can still do some of these things on Telegram, but that's why I suggest the screener. The screener has a lot of filtering this thing tools that can help you pinpoint some of these projects. So without no waste of time, let's head to the screener. I think I'll be sharing my screen. I don't know, should I share this screen? I'll be sharing my, I don't know which screen I'm supposed to share right now. Okay, let me share my entire screen. Okay, let me share my entire screen. I think you should be able to see my entire screen now. So, where is, so I'll just, so if you are a first, please, if you can see my screen, can you indicate? Please, you can unmute and speak, because I'm not sure I can see what you guys are saying. If you can see my screen, okay, perfect. Danny, are you on this call? Okay. Samuel, are you here too?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
with you.
please.
Sorry, I'm doing something.
Okay,
Yeah, I
please.
can see your screen. I can see your screen.
Okay. Okay, great. So when you visit deck screener, all right, this is something like this you see. So I'll just run us through some of these things. This is like a list of trending projects in the last. Look at it. This is where you filter. This is like your filtering section. Where it shows you different things projects are doing. All right. This is a 24-hour transaction. This is like 34 million plus transaction has been carried out in the last 24 hours. 17.29 billion volume has been generated in the last 24 hours. You see. Then here now, this project you are seeing here, this is a let me go this way. This is the price. And I told you guys in DeFi, in fact, generally in investing in projects or buying projects, price of the project is the last thing you should look at. The value of the project is not really tied to the price. It's actually tied to the market cap. All right. The value of the project or what we say how well that project will do is dependent on the market cap, not really the token price. So we don't really have much business to do with price. So we are focused on the age, the transactions, volume, the makers, that is buyers, 5 minutes volume, percentage volume, and 24 hours liquidity, market cap. So these projects now are like projects that have been trending in the last 6 hours. Trending, they can be trending for different reasons. All right. So this one is the one trending in the last 5 minutes. Okay, this 5M is 5 minutes. This one 8 is 1 hour, 6 hours, 24 hours. I think we should be able to capture that. So this is just like you can just I wish we can all open our desk screener and see some of these things I'm showing us. So yeah, so here you have the trending, you have this. So here you can look at like a top project. So top now can be via volume, like projects that have the highest volume, or via um, transactions. All right. So top projects via volume or via transactions. So these are just different. So we have trending, we have top. These are gainers. So this gainers now is to show projects that have done well. This place is in 24 hours. It's project that has done the most, that's given the most profit in the last 24 hours. This one is the one that's giving profit in the last, the project that will display here now after loading is the project that have given profits in the last 5 minutes. All right. So now this is new pairs. So this new pairs now is just showing you project. New pairs simply means project that have launched. All right. Project that have launched in the last 24 hours. So this newest now, when you click on this newest, it will show you as projects are launching, it will be showing you here. So 33 seconds ago or 35 seconds ago, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes. So this thing is updated. So as people are pushing their project or launching their project, adding liquidity to their project to be tradable in the market, it updates here. All right. So here we have different functions. So where Moonshots now you are seeing here, Moonshots is a token launcher for Desk Screener. If you've been in the crypto space for a while, you must have heard about uh, Moonshot. All right. So here is you have the Solana. So we want to focus on Solana, like I said, because Solana is like the biggest. We want to focus on Solana. Solana is like the biggest main project now. Like you are the forefront. You are the forefront. So here now, so this data you are seeing here now is just strictly Solana. All right, strictly Solana. So here you can still shuffle it. So getting down to business, what we want to do this night, we'll be focusing on how do you get projects. There are a lot of ways you can spot good buys. You can actually come to this trending. All right, maybe project trending. So because for a project to be trending on Dress Screener, it can mean different things. It can mean that the project is doing well. It can mean that the project paid for marketing. All right. It can be that the project paid for marketing. Like you are saying, this one has done 5,000% in the last 24 hours. You see. So some of these projects that are doing volatilely well, some of the projects that are trending means like, oh, there's something up with them. All right. So they are saying this one 9,000. This one is 800 million percent. Even though I think this thing is a fake volume, it looks so fake. Can you imagine 1.9 billion market cap? I mean, unless they pushed a lot of money in the market. So even though the volume looks quite well, it might not be fake though. It might be the liquidity they pumped into the market. So a lot of things can make different projects to trend. All right. So you can actually come to these trending projects because for a project to be trending, you must know why. So you can actually copy them. And if you look at, oh, see this project is trending and the chart looks good. What do you mean for a chart to look good? A chart to look good is that the chart hasn't pumped. All right. So something like this chart now, this chart it looks good because is downwards. You know, it hasn't pumped it. Wait, let me put in a 4-hour time frame for you to see what I'm saying. So if you look at it, volume actually going in and out of this project. So, okay, this was when the project was launched, and you know, this is like the downward trend. So this chart doesn't look bad, but left to me, I won't buy. In fact, I really don't buy trending projects, but you know, all these things, there are different methods. People have different methods. So I will expose you to some of them, all right, before I actually tell you the one I use. So some of this trending, like I tell you, projects trend for different purposes. Okay, projects trend for different purposes. So what is okay? So projects trend for different purposes. So yeah, so to look at what we'll be doing tonight. So showing you my own method, there are different things you can do, but some of the things you can do is you can go to new pairs because some of these projects that are trending, you see they have done bountifully well. Some of them 5,000%, 10,000%, but it's not really like it's a guaranteed trend. All right, it's not really like a guaranteed to be a trending project. The project might just be trending because of the name, and you can be able to catch the one that hasn't pumped yet and put money, and you know it's going to do well for you. So here now, but what we are actually focused this night is how to catch this project young. So the reasonable thing to do is to go to new pairs. That is what I clicked on. So it was on trending, then I clicked on new pairs. All right, I clicked on new pairs. So this is like projects that have been launched in the last 24 hours. But I want to work with what is latest. I come here, I click on newest. So this data I'm having now is to see projects that have launched in the last, like this one just was 55 seconds ago. This one is 1 minute ago, right? And if you look at the market is looking, we have more greens here. So these are projects that launched. This one is, this one just rock pulled. So a disadvantage of buying just launch projects is that you really don't know your fate. All right, so the project can just pack up. This one rock pulled. You are saying minus 80%, minus 100%, minus 95%. You see, this one just like it's just rock pulls. All right, the project just rock pulls. So these are like one of the things to be careful for. So when you click on this newest project, because you really don't know what the project has in store. So this is why I'm going to be teaching us a strategy that can help you filter good projects. So you come to, first of all, remember I selected Solana selected new pairs, put it on newest. Then you come here, see how I scroll to this end. You have filter. So this filter now is going to, what this filter does, it will, I will tell it. So here, this filter has liquidity, market cap, per age, 24-hour transaction, 24-hour buys, 24-hour sell, 24 hours volume, 24 hours change. These are different fields you can put to be able for it to sieve out quite healthy project with the instruction I'll be giving it. So with what I have here, so to probably sports projects that are good, you see projects that the market cap, to sport projects that are not just that they are good, they have probability to do good X's or good percent, like do 100, 10x, 5x, 25x, 50x, even 100x. You have the project must still be within 50k market cap and 500k market cap. All right. And its trading volume should be around 10k to 50k daily. All right. Then liquidity pool should be around 10k, between 10k and 100k. Okay. The launch age should be within 1 day, 3 days. So, and it should have constant 4-hour move. All right. So, like in a hourly time frame, it should have at least 10 to 50 transactions. All right. With a transaction size of about $500 to $1,000. I think, let me be, as I'm reading it, let me just be entering the filter here. So first of all, we said the liquidity should be what? 10,000. Hope we are seeing what I'm doing. 10,000 to 50,000. This thing I'm showing you here is what people get in paid classes. All right. Then the market cap should be, sorry, this thing should be between should be 100,000. Then the market cap should be between 50,000. So if you are smart, I think you should be writing down these things I'm saying. Between 50,000 to 500,000. This is what we are working with. 500,000. So this market cap and FDV, the same thing. So then per age, you can just put max here since we are working with the newest. So we'll just put max. It shouldn't be more than 3 days, and 3 days is 72 hours, right? Then, so the daily transaction, should be a minimum of 200. All right, a minimum of 200. So it should be from 200 and above. Then the volume, which is, I told you volume is total transaction, should be a minimum of 100,000. Please, I hope we are understanding what I'm doing here. I'm just telling you projects that, so once we are done filling this thing, projects that meet these requirements, then from there we can now enter another phase of analysis. So here now, this is for 24 hours. Then we'll come down to, we can keep 6 hours, come down to, for 6 hours time frame, it can be around, well, I think we just come down to 1 hour. For 1 hour, should be at least at least for 1 hour, it should be at least 10 transactions. At least 10 transactions. Then up with a minimum of $500 generated in. So with this, we can now apply. So when we apply this, so every project now we are seeing displayed here is a project that met the requirement. All right. Every project you are seeing here is a project that met the requirements of the filter we added here. So from here now, you can now start. Me personally, I don't like working with trending projects that are trending, that has trending name. Things like all this AI. So you can focus on projects like that have unique name. Maybe this one is Hulu. It's still, you look at it, it didn't really pump much today. All right, you can look at the market cap. It didn't really punch much today. You can just click on it. So it's launched 8 hours ago. And also, it's good to avoid projects that are newly launched. So you can actually come down to projects that have been around for like a day or two. Sure, you get a project that has been around like a day or two. So this one has been around for like 2 days, 22 hours, and uh, okay, this one has been 23 hours. So this one is like the oldest one here. Let's just look at it. So our filter gave us 101 projects. So this project is 93K. And based on the volume, it has up to 300K volume. So see that people are aggressively selling off the project. Project did up and came down. So it's almost going back to the launching price of the project. Or if it hasn't gone back there, okay. It's almost going back to where the project launched from. So it's almost going back to where the project launched from. So here now, it has Telegram, Twitter, and their website. So you can possibly check out their Telegram. Okay, you can possibly check out their Telegram. I'm not endorsing this project I just selected. I'm just trying to show you something. So they have you see, it's an active group. They have a course scheduled at when? Should be by 9 p.m. if the countdown is correct. Yeah, by 9 p.m. Yes. So they have a course scheduled by 9 p.m. So the community is still active, which is like a good sign. All right, which is like a good sign. So, and another, there are things I've checked now. The project has been around for a while. Um, the community is still active. We are seeing people are texting and everything. So the community is still active. So people are messaging and stuff. So yeah, that is one thing you check out for. This is one thing you check out for. You can also check out their Twitter. I don't have a Twitter on my PC here, so you cannot pull up there. You might not be able to pull up the profile, but let's see if it does. Okay. Okay. I might not pull up their profile because I'm not logged in here. Please hope you guys can see my screen and see what I'm doing. So they have a working. You see, they have a working Twitter account. So Twitter is telling me to log in here. So you can also check their website. So you can actually check out these things about. So this project now is actually a good sign, even though people are selling off heavily. But you can just monitor as the project are selling off heavily. Actually, generally, this period is really not a good time for, DJing projects to buy, because some of the ones I bought in the past few days have been wrecked. All right, you just buy and it just keep going down and everything. Yeah, so you can just watch. So that's why it's good to buy so much project. Then some of the things you can do, Sha, you can even also buy projects that have been around. You can, in your filter, you can add more than 72 hours. All right, more than 72 hours. Maybe you can buy projects that have been around for like about a week. It's totally your choice. Okay, some of these projects that have been around for a week, yeah, they might not give you like 1000x profit, but this project, because of like it has been around and it is still active, all right, it is still active, they can possibly give you like 2x, and it's something, or 3x, and it's something. They can even do, they might even up to 10x, and it's something. So as I look at this project now, you are seeing people are selling up and everything, but you can, is the website open now? Okay, see the website. So this is main project now, so you don't expect something cool. So this is space. So these are like you can actually, with this filter now, you can actually check out projects. So another thing I like mentioning is timing you buy a project is important, right? Most times I think trading early hours of the morning is actually healthy. All right, maybe around 12 a.m., 1 a.m. All right, projects. You just have to just do your research. You can maybe be like, okay, ask ChatGPT based on the analysis from Desk Screener, when does project have more volume? What time does project have more volume? Okay. You can run a prompt like that and it can give you a start, and it can even help you target, okay. Because one thing about timing is everything. A project you can be able to filter might be a good call, but that your timing you want to buy into it might not really be a good timing. It might be like, oh, either the project has finished pumping or the project is retracing back. So as they are learning this filtering method, time time that you trade is another thing. Okay, and generally seasons. All right, there are meme seasons. I don't just want you that you are learning this thing now. Doesn't mean you should go and start trying out with your money. All right, doesn't mean you should start trying out with your money. All right. So, and another thing I tell you, when you are analyzing some of these projects, I think you should focus on projects that have sorry, you focus on projects that have low market caps. I like buying projects within 100K market cap. It's not like if you buy the ones of 500 that they might even give you profit faster. But this is just like my own personal um, decision. So a project like this, this one hasn't done anything in the last 5 minutes. This one is just 3K in the last 1 hour. Project has not done anything in the last 5 minutes. And generated volume in the last 24 hours. So this project is kind of looking quite dormant. So some of these projects like this that take 2 days or 3 days. So I think we can go back and maybe focus on projects that maybe within 2 days. So I've said a lot of things already, which if you are following what I'm saying, you must have caught a lot of things from what I'm saying. So I'll show you a healthy chart now. I was mentioning a healthy chart earlier. So when you select a project like this, okay, it's in 4 hours. Let me bring it down to 1 hour time frame. Uh-huh. When you see projects like this, you see projects, it came down, went up. Actually, when projects are young, they are actually very volatile. But you can see like a kind of a consistency. It's not just up, down. It's not moving very volatile. Like, when projects are newly launched, like let's just go up and say a project that was launched like 2 hours ago. So it's just that when you go visit a project that was launched 2 hours ago, you don't have to use 1 hour time frame to view it. You have to come down with maybe 15 minutes time frame to view the project. Okay. This one is looking like a lot of people sold off and the project is trying to regain itself. See, there's a lot of selling that happened in this project. So just imagine that's why I advise don't leave by projects that are very early. All right. There's how the main market work. Even though this period is not a good season to buy, that is why you're seeing a lot of projects that are just, down and people buy, and they dump it and, project rest. Like, see a lot of people just like a massive sell off and everything. So some of these projects you can actually take a bet and buy a small amount and see maybe what comes out of it. And but you have to actually investigate, the website, the have to actually investigate the website and the rest of them. Sure you get. So that okay, it looks like people are already pumping money back into the project. People are already pumping money back into the project. So you don't just how do I explain this now? You have to do your due diligence. So you have to study chart. And studying a chart, like I say, you don't go buy a project that is at the top. You buy project that is down, all right? Even in investment or buying a property, you don't buy a costly property, buy a cheap property. All right. So you buy a project. When you study the chart and look at this chart, the chart of this project now, okay, this project is here. You are saying even if this project is going below this, it won't really give you much loss. But just imagine that if projects are finished pumping and you are coming to buy at this price, this place my cursor is. If the project dumps, it will give you a good loss. But from here now, the project is almost going back to where it was launched, right? So even if this project doesn't do well, it won't give you much loss. I don't know if you guys are understand what I'm saying. So these are some of the things you consider before you um, buy into a project. All right, before you buy into a project. So this is basically how you filter, and there are some other filtering methods. All right, people have a different. Everybody has what's work for them. All right. So what I just gave you is something quite more general and something quite more general. Okay. So I think this is basically what I wanted to show because this is like then picking up something here. I think another thing I'll show is okay, fine. When we select a project, how do we now buy? All right, how do we now buy? I think that might be another thing I'll take care of when we are done for the night. So now you can just select. I'm selecting a random project, please. I'm not saying you should buy you, but let me select one that has a healthy chart or something. Okay, this one's chart looks healthy. It pumped and it came down. So from this point now, it looks like it should start going upwards. All right. So like prayer should start going upwards. So let's just even though people are aggressively selling off, but the project actually looks cool if I'm to say. So let's just copy. So from here now, you can actually do this thing on your mobile phone. Why I'm doing it on my PC is for everyone to like see and stuff. So it's not for everyone to see. So here, you come here and copy token address. So when we copy token address, then we come back here to Telegram. So when we come back here to Telegram, these people they rescheduled. Okay, they reschedule their call. So we come back here to Telegram. So there are some of the bots that our teacher last week mentioned. So here you can paste. I don't know. Does this accept Solana? Let's see. Yes. So it shows you. So this is this TTF bot analyzer. So it said pumped on phone token. Looks clean to me, Deployer owner announced 17 hours, 1 minute. This was when the project was locked. No maintain. So liquidity, 100%. So this is the market cap. So this just gives you data about the project. So they have a website and a Twitter, no airdrops, no snipes, fresh wallet, team wallet. So the team wallet is just deployer has just 0.3. So here it shows that like okay, there is nothing fishy about this project, all right? So it already told you looks clean to me. So here now, so let's just say, oh, we want to buy this project. So me personally, I use Bonk. People use different trading platform. I use Bonk. So now here, so welcome to Bonk. This is like a fresh account. So once you click on, so if you are interested to trade with Bonk, I think I will just waste time and copy the link. So if you're interested to use Bonk, yeah, so this is it. Yeah, so this is Bonk. So they were like, okay, welcome to Bonk, fastest secure trading, blah, blah, blah. So once you click on the bot, this is like the welcome message. They tell you agree to my terms and condition and yada, yada, yada. So here now, you have like, oh, you currently have no SOL in your start trading. So this is your Solana address. So you can deposit SOL from maybe your centralized exchange where you bought SOL or from any other Solana wallet, or you can buy SOL via Google Pay or via MoonPay. So which, so here now, so let's say you funded your wallet, all right? So you funded your wallet. So what you just do is that address you copied, you paste it. Oh, sorry. I've forgotten that I copied something else. Give me a sec. Let me go back and recopy it. So this is Yumi. You copied Yumi. And Yumi looks like it's doing well already. So even if you bought the project, you should be in profit already. And it's getting good attention now. Wow. So this Yumi now, see, it's 168, something that was 157 market cap when we were analyzing it. It was 150 something market cap when we were analyzing it. Now it's 167. So even if you bought it, you should be in some percentage profit by now. So you see, oh, this is uh, Yumi. This is the address. So you show you, okay, it's 168 market cap. Okay, now 169. Okay, it's moving. So here now you can say, oh, buy one. So that means if you have up to one Solana, you want to buy one Solana, you can buy one. So buy 5 SOL. Then this buy X SOL means if you don't want to buy one with 1 SOL or 5 SOL, maybe you want to buy with maybe 0.1 SOL. All right, you want to buy with 0.1 SOL, you put it here. Sure, you get. So this transaction will not confirm because I don't have any money here. So if I had up to 0.1 SOL, it would have told me that, oh, transaction executed. So let me just quickly show us, I don't know. So this is how to use this bot. So once you buy with it, this is what it looks like. Let me let me show you one of my Bonk wallets. So this is like an existing Bonk wallet. So if you buy 2 projects now, okay, these are like 2 projects I bought. I told you guys that I was wrecked. All right. So this is a 2 projects I bought that I was wrecked. So this is it. So this is it. So you can see here Xmail this. So here now. So this is an existing wallet. So here now you can see this. So once I click on menu, assuming I bought a project, it will show here automatically. So when it shows here, so maybe this one now I'm on let's assume I'm on profit on Xmail. So I click on Xmail. Oh, what's going on? Let's just say okay, I click on Xmail. So this is Xmail now. I'm 35% down. So here, if I want to still buy more of Xmail, I can just click on this X buy and put the amount I want to buy. If I want to sell, all right, you see, sell initial means you should sell the amount you used in buying. All right. Then sell 100% means you should sell like everything. Then sell percent is just like maybe if I want to sell off half of of what I've made, I can now put in maybe sell 50. All right. Like you can now put in 50. Like here now, like okay, select between 10 to 100. So you don't need to put percent, you just need to put the figure. Maybe you want to sell off like 60% of what you have. All right, so I don't want to sell because once I click here now, it will carry out the transaction. Or let me just sell off a little amount. Maybe I want to sell off like 10. All right, sell off like 10%. So I click on sell. Transaction waiting to confirm. I've sold off 10%. Swaps successfully. So this is how it works. These bots are quite friendly. All right, these bots are quite friendly. They are easy to use. So I've showed you how you can use how you can use what do you call this thing? So I've showed you how you can use desk screener to analyze different projects with the filtering method I gave to you, and even that Yomi project that we analyze now. You see, keep your eyes on that project. That project might easily do well, and it's not rocket science. You're right. So when you enter the right filters, it will give you good projects. All right, it will give you good projects that you can use to, buy into them. You check out their socials. Check out is the community active and stuff like that. And once it's like that, you are good to go. All right. So I think this is basically everything. I guess I'm to entertain questions now. If anybody have any questions, I think I should just stop the recording. So